Check it out, folks. We're starting this episode vegan strong with brand new, untouched, beautiful blue diamonds. I'm digging another giant hole for my next build, and yep, you guessed it, it's down at Y11, and voila, we have diamonds. And coal, and redstone. And apparently gold too, with an amazing fast pick. I love using this thing, it's fantastic. I'm gonna say it right off the bat here, vegan world seed, the best. Look at all this ore together. We are still running into a bunch of different ore right beside each other. So cool, so much fun to find every time. You know what? If you like finding a bunch of ore next to each other, you should definitely like this video too. Thumbs up, it's only logical. I have an admission to make, a slight admission. I made a skeleton grinder. I'm not proud of it, but this game, you need experience and you need to enchant, so I chose skeletons. I could also choose zombies, because they're both not alive, they're dead. Undead even. Spooky. New rule, only undead creatures who aren't actually alive can be used as an XP grinder. Okay, cool, thanks. This was made at the dungeon we found attached to the underground nether portal from episode 5. I'm gonna make it look a lot nicer, just not right now. So hey, hi, how you doing? I'm back and this is a proper intro now. Thanks for joining me again in the Minecraft Vegan Survival Experience. We're almost 10 episodes in. The support, the growth, it's amazing. Thank you so much. So, what are we up to today? Well, you know me and my ridiculous, ambitious projects, just for aesthetic. I want to make a tree farm, but a good-looking tree farm. A good-looking, underground tree farm. But first, there are a few steps we need to take to achieve my grand vision. The first of those steps is going to be mining those diamonds you just saw. Don't worry about the cobwebs, it's just for a super secret project, nothing you need to worry about. But, we're almost 10 episodes in. I think it's time to mine more than one diamond per block of ore, don't you? That's right, it's time to find a fortune enchantment for one of our picks. So let's make another diamond pickaxe and see if we can get it done. We can just head over here to the enchanting table and get things rolling, and actually we can turn around, go back and grab some lapis. There we go. I need a chest in that room for lapis. Oh hey, look, there is one. Thank you, Carrot of the Past. Okay, let's see. Get some lapis in there, grab our pick, and efficiency 4, that's alright. That's alright. Not what we're looking for, but still good. What about this pick? Efficiency 4 again. Okay, huh. So I think let's put this back and why not go ahead and enchant this one? That should refresh our enchantments, and yes, look, there it is. Fortune 3. The most best fortune you can get. I am definitely taking that one right here, right now. Bonus of Unbreaking 3, that's awesome, I'll take it. Something else we need is a pick with Silk Touch. More on that later. So let's grab this lapis and another pick and let's see what we've got. We have got still efficiency 4, okay. So you know what that means? We're going to take a book and enchant it with some garbage magic, piercing 1, perfectly garbage enough. And we'll get rid of that. Now with refreshed enchantments. Beautiful Silk Touch, there it is. With efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3. That's a gorgeous sight. So now that we have a fortune pick, let's go grab those diamonds. I'm going to check on the fertilizer farm, and well, pretty slow. I think I'm going to have to make a few more layers and speed this whole thing up. But have a look over here. Oh yeah, another giant hole in the ground. I'm getting pretty good at these things. I like it when they have those blue shiny things over there too. I also dug out this stairway that leads up into a part of the giant abandoned mineshaft system and this spider spawner over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but as you can see, lots of hallways leading off here. So now we can actually expand the base into parts of our mineshaft. Pretty cool. So, diamonds. Here we go. Let's see how many we get from this. We've got 1 for 1. Okay, not cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 pieces of ore. That gave us 12 diamonds. Okay, that's cool. That's not bad. They gave us exactly double. I'm okay with that. But I know where there's another vein. Remember that waterfall from our exploration episode? Yep, I'm finally grabbing those diamonds. Diamonds, I see you, I hear you calling, but there's a skeleton in my way. Let's take care of this guy real quick. Yep, in the lava, get in the lava. Okay, that works too. Alright, let's dig out these beautiful blues. Make sure, yep, we have our fortune pick. And 1, 2, 3, 4. What did that give us? 9 diamonds. Okay, that's actually better than double. That's awesome. I'll take it. Look at that. Add these and it brings our total up to 27 diamonds. Not bad at all. You're looking at a rich vegan right here. I'm gonna celebrate with some melon. You know, I just realized something, and this is huge. we have 2 picks here with efficiency 4 on them. If I take these picks over to the anvil here and try to put them together, will I get... Oh yes! Efficiency 5! That is huge! And Unbreaking 3, and Silk Touch. Wow, this is like Ultra Pick. And it's only going to cost 5 levels. What? Thank you very much, Minecraft. But you know what? I forgot to name it. Right now it's just an unsuspecting, boring diamond pickaxe. What if we gave it a custom name here? This pickaxe is kind of a big deal. No, literally. It's named kind of a big deal. So I'm going a little bonkers with this new build. I want a very, very specific look. That look is an underground sky, and I've settled on the beautiful blue block called Packed Ice to achieve the sky look up here. But getting packed ice isn't easy, and it means I've created a lot of work for myself. So how are we going to do it? Well, I'm going to start setting up an ice farm. That's why Silk Touch is needed, and I'm going to use a design which I saw that uses a bajillion pistons. It's a good thing we found so much iron earlier. So long, iron, we hardly knew you. This design also uses a lot of detector rails and some powered rails too. So you remember the map we made? Not too far east from the base. We were super lucky now that I'm thinking about it, and found some snowy mountains. We need somewhere that's going to freeze water, and that's where we're going to be setting up this farm. Up we go. I made it to the top, and there's some pretty awesome views from up here. Now we need a decent amount of flat space, so I'm just going to start flattening the top of this mountain. Needs a little bit of an extension here. Yeah, I know it's ugly cobblestone. I'm making the farm for aesthetic blocks, not making the farm aesthetically pleasing, apparently. Alright, the rails. So this farm works like a super piston ice pusher from the water sources with a minecart running over the activator rails and activating a piston on top. If there's ice there, it gets pushed up. There are 6 rows of these activator rails, and that means 6 rows of that many pistons. Yeah, it's a lot. With all of those run, I have to knock out these normal rails and put in some powered ones, just to make sure the minecart can get all the way around. And I'll use some redstone blocks underneath to power them. I'm also literally inside of a cloud up here. On the other side, more powered rails to loop the whole track. Now it's time to lay the freshly formed ice pusher upper piston row. These ones will be right underneath the water that freezes. Above and behind those, we need to build along here to make an area to hold the water sources. So there's this kind of C shape wrapping around at either end. Now it's time to put the pistons all along those activator rails, all 96 of them. I gotta tell you, there are a few things that come to mind when I think of better ways to spend my time than laying 96 pistons. Okay, maybe more than a few. Some of them involve carrots, but it's worth it, right? This thing is going to give us enough ice for our sky ceiling and a nether tunnel system, right? Right. Hey, while I have an unexciting moment here, guess what? I'm on the Tweety box machine thing now. The Twitter of place of words and stuff. You should definitely make the right choice and click follow on my profile there. You won't regret it. Something else you can do while these pistons go in, head to the comments and tell me all about your favorite, most ridiculous piston build. How many pistons is the most you've ever placed for a build? I want to know. I would love to know. Pistons placed? Check. Now it's time for our water sources. We need to place them all the way along the back here to help flood the whole area in front with water sources after the ice gets pushed. Every single space along this line needs to be a water source. You see, that one froze, that one can't freeze, that one will eventually have to be covered. So we have pushy uppy pistons, we have water sources, and now we need to place pushy outy pistons. These ones push the ice blocks out over the activator rails after being pushed up out of the water. It's a little confusing, I know, bear with me. We also have to cover this end source block to stop it from freezing as well. There we go. Remember the source blocks that froze? We need to break them and turn them into water again. Once we do that, they won't freeze anymore because the block on top will stop it from happening. Alright, it's pretty close to being done. Just a little bit of redstone left. Under this extra activator rail, at a, very, very strange angle, yes, a couple of repeaters, both at 4 ticks. A torch goes here, and up top, another torch there. Now, once we jump up here, drop some blocks down the line to the end, and just a line of redstone all the way down as well. Pop a block on top for power, and yeah, done. Last thing we do is come over here and find our minecart, place it down and give it a push. Now let's watch this extremely noisy contraption for a minute. As the minecart goes along, it pushes up any blocks that would happen to be there. Once it gets to the end, it also activates the pushy uppy pistons, and the ice leaves the water. Water floods in and creates more water sources to freeze. A bit of a delay later, and the pushy outy pistons move the ice across the rails. If it runs long enough, it becomes a giant solid block. That's pretty neat. But wait, one is not working. It's a pushy outy piston. Wait for it. Aha! Interesting. This redstone is one block too long to carry a current. So how do we fix it? Like a redstone noob, I think. What about this? Wait for it. Hey, it works! That's good enough for me. I mean, I probably don't need this extra stuff here, though. I'm putting up a little throwback here to the Minecraft starter days. A little dirt and cobblestone hut to AFK in while this thing moves ice around. The cart was slowing down, so I put a few more powered rails in there, and now let's watch this thing do its thing. So here we are. This thing is great and all, and I mean we have almost the whole column done, but it's kind of slow, and I'm not much of an AFK farm guy. I like to play, so I made these. These are small scale manual style pools that freeze and you can just silk touch them as they do. I feel like this actually goes faster than the automatic farm up there. Problem is I built them wrong and need water sources every time it freezes completely over. But it does give me a little bit more ice while I'm waiting for the other thing to do its thing. And you know what else? This is kind of annoying to harvest too. It's not always even, and it's high, and the pistons are always moving. Yeah, not the most time efficient method, I don't think. I think where this farm really excels is definitely for people who want to just go AFK and let it run. Like I mentioned, I'm not really that guy. So as you can see, it takes 9 pieces of ice to make 1 packed ice, and that doesn't melt like regular ice. Now you understand why this is a ridiculous ceiling project. Why do I put myself through this? I don't know. It's gonna be a long haul. Also, don't stand on the rail when your minecart is coming. Whoops. Yeah, I kinda did a thing. I'm pretty impatient, it seems, and this auto farm just isn't cutting it. Neither of those little pools I made. So here I am, out above the snowy mountains, making a giant platform, just cuz. Okay, not really just cuz. I'm working on supersizing those little pools. We're going with a different style ice farm, a giant pool style instead. So yep, this is once again going to take me a while. See you in a few. Well shoot, I didn't bring enough cobblestone, and it's so close to being done. Really though? I brought a ton out here, and it wasn't enough? Okay, I dug out more of the mountain. I definitely have enough now. Oh crap, no way. Any more? No. Okay, I meant to say I didn't quite have enough and that I needed to make one more trip to the mountain. You can't prove anything. It's not on video, you can't prove anything. This poor mountain is gonna look like a terrain generation glitch by the time I'm done with it. At least this time I don't need too much more. We're really almost done this time. What the? Creeper? Alright, now that threw my stuff everywhere. What the? Skeleton? Where? Ah, no. Let me get my sword, buddy. Oh, so that explains it. I, maybe forgot to light the area underneath the giant platform I made. So it might, but also might not, be super dark underneath so mobs can spawn. I admit nothing while spiders, skeletons, and creepers chase me down the mountain. Nothing. Come on, creeper man, come on. Okay, they literally chased me down the mountain, and yep, he's still here. Fun fact, not made up at all, birch trees are the best trees to be used as cover from skeletons. I'm gonna try one more time to light some of this area up down here. If anything happens, we're just dealing with them as I climb the mountain. Deal? Okay. Oh man, look how many are down there already. Jeez. Not even a little bit cool here, guys. It may be a frozen mountain, but you are definitely not cool. Okay, you ready for this? Historic moment coming up here. That's right, we actually had enough blocks to finish the platform. Wow, I'm so excited, I don't know where I'm going. Now I need to border the entire thing to hold in the water, and mark the middle of each side. It's going to be divided into 4 sections. I think I got the middle. The same goes for the other side, making it into 4 equal sections of a square pie. Vegan pie. Then, suddenly, a magical floating slab appears. The slab tells us to run other slabs on a diagonal all the way to the center. Take a moment to confirm diagonal center line, and yes, good to go. We do this for all 4 sections, and knock out the temporary blocks in between. These slabs are going to keep our water sources from freezing. Fill it all the way up with water, and there you go. Look at all that ice forming already. The best part is, those slab-covered water source blocks will never freeze, and they always replenish the rest of the section. I'm sorry, tiny pools, you're too small. Maybe one day you'll grow into this monstrosity of a pool. But for now, I'm sad to say, I just need more than you can give me. It's not you, it's me. All we have to do is hop in and start mining all this ice with our silk touch pick. Yeah, this is definitely faster. More water equals more ice, more faster. It's more better. I'm going to spend an obnoxious amount of time sitting out here and collecting ice. You're lucky because I'm just going to cut it out of the video. You're welcome. Packed ice, here we come. Full stack, awesome. Another one, awesome, awesome. Few more, great. And that's what we have after a few full inventories. Maybe about halfway there. Well, here's to more ice. I have a long way to go with this, so I'm just going to do the outro out here. This ice farm is the first big step towards my next build, and I feel like we've done a great job getting it going. From here, I'm going to continue making packed ice. After that, I have yet again a very specific block that I want to use for a light source, but that's going to have to wait until the next episode. If you're enjoying this series, please do me a favor and do these 3 things, or one of them, or 2. You know what? You choose. It definitely helps us little guys out though. I appreciate it. Until next time, thank you once again for tuning in. You guys make these episodes a lot of fun, and I really appreciate the support. Be sure to come back because it's big things coming, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Sir? Excuse me, sir. I believe you're in the wrong dimension. Here, let me get the door for you. That door leads to your dimension. I promise.